Hey guys, welcome back. What do you say we take a peek in the snake room and see who else will be in our breeding rotation this coming October? Stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris, and you're watching C&C Reptiles. We are a family of ball python keepers, hopefully soon to be breeders this year, that enjoy keeping these ball pythons and just really sharing our experiences here on YouTube. So if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure that you head down below, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, maybe leave us a comment about what you think about this video, and follow us along in this journey. You guys can also follow us over on Instagram at C&C Reptiles _IG. We try to post over there daily pictures of these awesome snakes that we have. So guys, kind of second part of this little series that I posted, or second video in this series that I posted a couple weeks ago about who we kind of anticipate being in our breeding rotation based on their ending weights at the end of December. So I know we're in February. We're a little bit late on this second one, but we're going to get part 2 and 3 out really quickly. So guys, we already talked about this girl. This is Cutie, our pied female. So we talked about her and Bubbles in the last video. I'll actually link that up somewhere up here for you, so you can kind of see where they ended. But I had to pull her back out because she just shed, and I love to show this girl off right after she sheds. Man, I tell you guys, the blacks just are insanely black. And for a pied, now granted, she's only a little over 18 months old now, but she is just really keeping this orange color really nicely down in her saddles on both sides here. I mean, just a beautiful example of our piebald girl here. So that's Cutie, but she's not who we're talking about today. We're actually talking about a couple of other snakes that we do anticipate being up to weight this coming October. So I'm gonna put her up, and we're gonna head inside and talk about those 2 snakes. All right, guys, so I know I said that we're gonna head inside, but it's a little warm today, and I went and got a humidifier for the snake tent room, temporary snake room, whatever we're calling it now. And so it's also a little humid in there, so we're gonna do it out here. So first up is our Desert Ghost female Kalahari. So on top of Bubbles, our clown, and Cutie, our pied, I think Kalahari, right here, our Desert Ghost female, I think she's gonna be ready in October. So I've got my little cheat sheet of notes here. So let's go ahead and we'll talk a little bit about the numbers, and then talk a little bit more specifically about Kalahari. Look how beautiful she is. She also just shed, guys, a few days ago. Maybe not quite a week, but man, look at her. I'm gonna go say hi to the camera. These Desert Ghosts, guys, when they shed, they are just amazing. So, all right, so let's take a look at the numbers. So she started off Q4 at 716 grams and ended at 1,071. So she gained 355 grams of weight in the 3 months, okay? So she actually gained more than Cutie. Even though Cutie had bigger meals, she gained more than Cutie did over the 3 months. Now, the reason she did that is because she gained at a much higher percentage of body weight. So she had 13 meals for 831 grams. That's how much she had in meals. But she kept on 42.72%. So guys, almost 50% of everything this girl eats stays on in body weight. That's just insane to me. 42.72%, and it's not a fluke, because the 3 months before, the quarter before, she was at, what was she, 43.37. So she's still at about the same percentage for 6 months, just over 40%, or almost 45% really, but just an insane amount to me to keep on from what she's eating. Now, the third thing that we kind of look at, that most people don't with ball pythons, is the length. So she started out 3 foot, 4.35 inches, ended at 3 feet, 8.21, so that's 3.86 inches, so not quite 4 inches. That is about half of what she was the quarter before, at 7.4 inches is what she gained the quarter before. So so much like we saw with Cutie, a little bit with Bubbles, the length And it makes sense, right, that they should gain a little bit more length as they're smaller, and as they get bigger, the length probably dissipates a little bit, and they start adding a little bit more girth. You know, ball pythons are a heavy-bodied species, and so kind of what I told you with Cutie, she's just a solid muscle, but I think we'll start seeing her get just a little bigger every few months as we do these videos. So. All right, so the last thing, guys, is the fun part of kind of extrapolating out what we think this girl's gonna weigh. Now, I will tell you, I think she's gonna wind up weighing more than this, but just to kind of keep everything equal. So if we look at the last 3 quarters, she gained 291 grams per quarter on average. So that means for the next 3 quarters, she would gain 872 grams and be at 1,943 grams at the end of September. Now, why I think that's gonna be a little light, I just told you guys that she did 355 grams in Q4. So I think she's probably gonna beat that 3-month average. She was actually on some weans a little bit, a couple quarters ago. She's on big, small mediums at this point. So I really do think that she's going to wind up being a little bit bigger than that. I think she'll be maybe closer to maybe even 2,200 grams. If she doesn't watch it, she's going to pass Bubbles pretty quickly. So anyways, guys, so that is Kalahari, our desert ghost. Just a beautiful example of desert ghost. And look at that belly. Just a crazy belly that she's got. Whew. And I am sweating, guys, so I'm gonna go put her back up and we'll get the next snake. All right, guys, so last but certainly not least of the snakes that I anticipate being ready for October in this coming breeding season is gonna be our little man, Rogelio. So we named him, if you're a Jane the Virgin fan on Netflix, that's where he got his name. And if you're not a Jane the Virgin fan, go watch it because that's a really funny show. But Rogelio is our Super Orange Dream, Super Enchi Banana, Yellow Belly, possible Fire, 100% Het Pied, 50% Het Ghost or Hypo. So he is just an amazing little dude. Now we've only had Rogelio for about 3 months, well, 4 months at the time of shooting this, but for the weights, we don't have a whole lot of data on him because we only had him, like I said, we got him in September of last year. Man, look at him. Just a cool snake. Love that nice reduced pattern. And really with that Super Enchi and Super Orange Dream, I don't know if you can see, but he's only got 1 or 2 little banana specks. I don't anticipate him getting a whole lot. But you can see that flaming or blushing kind of coming up the side there for that yellow belly. But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about his numbers. Now, like I said, we don't have comparison for him just because we only had him for the 3 months of Q4. So he started out at 141 grams. That's what he weighed when we got him. He ended at 261. So that's 120 grams that he put on in the 13 weeks that we had him. Oh, there we go, little dude. Now he only had 12 meals. We got him just shy of being able to get him that 13th meal. But let's see, 12 mils for 292 grams. So he kept it at 41.44%. So again, almost half of everything this little dude eats turns into body weight. Now, that makes a lot of sense, right? Because he's growing. He's got to get as big as he can, as quick as he can. So it makes sense for him to be growing at that rate. So again, 41.44%, which is actually kind of on par with Angel. So Angel was about the same size when we got her, and she was at 41.38%. So probably pretty well on par with what he should be at this stage. So when we got him, he was 1 foot, 11.24 inches, so just shy of 2 foot. At the end of December, 2 feet, 3.5 inches. So that's a 4.3 inch gain. So again, I would anticipate as they're younger, they're going to gain a little bit more length and get as big as they can, as quick as they can. And then as he gets a little older, we'll start to see him thicken up a little bit more. Although, like I said, this is our male, so I don't anticipate him ever getting quite as big as the females. But Yeah, there we go. So last thing, so if we kind of take that and extrapolate it out, and actually what I did was I took the 3 months that Angel, again, was very similar in size to him. I took her first 3 months, and she gained at 255 per quarter. So if he gains at 255 per quarter, he's going to wind up being right over 1,000 grams come the end of September. Now, will he gain at the 255? I don't know. We've still got him on big pups, and I think this last time he took a small wean. So he is starting to go up a little bit in size of feeder that we're feeding him. But again, I don't know if he'll quite grow as fast. I have noticed that I didn't upgrade his tub quite as fast, so I'm gonna do a video later on that about upgrading his tub, because he actually took a little bit longer to upgrade than all the females that we've had when we've upgraded their tubs. But that's it for this video, guys. So next video, make sure you stick around for next video. I'll post it probably next week. It's going to be about Peanut and Angel. So that's our hypo or ghost female and our lavender albino. I don't know that they're going to be ready, guys. You know, even though we got them a little sooner than some of these others, I don't know if they're going to be ready or not. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk a little bit more about why I feel that way with those two. But this little dude, our little stud male, he should be good to go. So guys, I appreciate you hanging out with us again today, and whoops, we will see you in the next video. Bye.